Shrunken heads.
Are they genuine shrunken heads?
No, these are genuine fake shrunken heads.
What?
Good morning everybody and welcome to another video, and I'm taking a little bit of a path off the beaten track today. I've come to support a local establishment called Whittington Castle. And it's an old traditional British castle. Some of you watching from overseas that are interested in British culture may find this video particularly interesting. And today I'm joined with two other people. I'm joined with Sue from Whittington Castle. Say hello, Sue.
Hello, I'm the castle manager.
Sue is the castle manager, and I'm joined with a familiar face, my dad. So we're going to take a quick walk through the castle gates now, and me and Sue are going to have a lovely chat about the history of this castle in Whittington. Should we go for a walk?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay then, all right. Tell me some history about the castle.
Okay, so it is a Norman castle. Everybody rides past and thinks it's a Victorian folly, but we are a proper Norman castle.
Okay.
And it was here to train soldiers for the king. So every year, Whittington Castle trained soldiers so that the king could have an army.
Yeah.
And so we've got coming into the gateway. And
Wow.
what would have been here would have been a drawbridge. There would have been
That's amazing that all those years ago they had CCTV.
Oh yes.
As you were saying, sorry.
So we got a portcullis that would have come down, a drawbridge that would have gone out, and then we've got the gates.
Yeah.
And within the gates we've got a little doorway which is called the Sally Gate.
Okay.
And if you've ever heard the expression to sally forth, it
I
means-
haven't, but I'm assuming it's an old English expression,
yeah,
is it?
It means to go through the gateway of a castle.
Okay.
And above here there would have been holes, and they are called murder holes.
Murder holes.
Yeah.
It's a very dark name, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because what you do is you bombard your enemies with all the sort of rotting fruit and vegetables,
Oh, lovely.
boiling oil,
Yeah.
a bit like Home Alone, you know, when he sets all the booby traps. So you know, you
It's a
would have
nice
been-
analogy there.
Yeah, and
Tell me how difficult lockdown's been.
very, very difficult. I mean, we were just going out of a very bad winter where we hadn't got an awful lot of resources financially,
Yeah.
and then lockdown happened straight before the season started.
Yeah.
And for us that was financially very ruinous.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we did an appeal. There's a Gofundme appeal for the castle, and
Okay.
we want to raise 50,000.
And that's still active?
It's still active. We're
Okay.
up to about 11.5 to 12.
Well, I will leave a link in the description of this video, guys, if you feel somewhat compelled to support this traditional British castle that hopefully we can keep part of our British heritage. That was a lovely little chat there with Sue from Whittington Castle. Very nice of her to give us a bit of a guided tour of these castle ruins in Britain. On to the next part of this video, we're going to be showing you the Shropshire Outdoor Show at Whittington Castle in Shropshire. We'll see you in a second. So there's not as many stalls here today, but I've been assured that they've got plenty of bookings for next year to get loads of demonstrators here, the rock climbing walls, everything. But the main proportion of today's video is about the castle, and we're also going to take a little look at what's down here in the field at the moment. Good morning. How are you both? You all right?
Very good.
Tell me a bit about what it is you do, guys.
We're part of the Aussie Street Balloon Club.
Yeah. Let's have a look in there. I've never seen inside a balloon. I just had the urge straight away to have a look.
At the moment. Normally there'd be a few of those gas cylinders in there. We're
Yeah.
not going anywhere without them.
I recently watched a film.
The aeronauts.
Yeah. That caught my eye straight away when I saw this.
Yeah,
I
the
thought,
balloon for the aeronauts was actually made in the Lindstrand factory in Oswestry.
oh
It was
really?
actually made here in Oswestry.
Oh, that's a bit of local knowledge straight away. Oh wow. How long have you both been doing ballooning? Is it called that? Is it called ballooning?
Yeah, balloons fine.
Yeah.
I've been around balloons my whole life.
And I've done about 20 years, but I'm more of a chase crew person than a Dominic's pilot.
You're more of a what?
What they call the
So the balloon needs a whole team. You need one pilot and
Yeah.
normally one or two people will fly with the pilot.
Yeah.
And then we also need some people in the chase crew, which will be in a van like that.
Oh, okay.
Because we never know where we're going to land with the
Ah,
balloons.
right. So
picked up.
if the proverbial hits the fan, then the chase van's on it.
Oh, the chase van always needs to be there.
Where's
Yeah.
one of the worst places you've landed?
That's a good question. That's a good
People
question.
always ask. I don't know.
Anyone's back garden?
Yeah.
Greenhouses.
pool?
We've had some good landings at pubs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not on top of a pub though.
No.
Best of luck for today, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you can get a bit more customers time goes on.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Okay.
Okay, what else have we got here then? Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Yes, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm just doing a little video of Whittington Castle today and getting a bit of footage of the Shropshire Outdoor Show, I believe. So what is it you do?
So I make these myself, pebble frames and pyrography on wood. So I just do it all from my dining room table at home, just a little hobby really.
Okay.
Slate, is it? Slate?
That's slate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Welsh slate?
It's Welsh slate.
Where do they come from?
I get them from a local person who sends them over to me. I'm from Wales myself.
I didn't know you were an aficionado, Dad, of all this stuff.
Oh, yes. I know everything. I'm keeping it quiet, you see.
How long have you been doing this for?
I started about 3 years ago when I was on maternity. I picked up a pyrography pen, absolutely loved it.
Oh, wow.
A pyrography?
Pyrography pen, so that's what I used to burn all of this lettering.
Oh,
It's
okay.
letters, yeah.
So at the end of the nib, you've got obviously a burn that goes on and you can etch.
Imagine a
into the
soldering
wood.
iron,
Yes.
but a very precise. It looks like a fountain pen.
Okay.
Plug it in, and you do not want to touch the end. It actually turns bright orange.
Oh, God.
I've got quite a few scars on my hands from
I
it.
bet you
Trial
have,
and
yeah.
error.
What was your name again?
Sam.
Sam. Very nice
Sam,
to meet you,
yeah.
Sam. And
And
what was
you.
the business name?
Wood patch.
Wood Patch.
Yeah,
The
the
Wood
Wood
Patch. Thank you very much for the time. Have a little chat.
Nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Cheers, take care.
Oh, we've got some wood here. We've got a very interesting looking gentleman here today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Sorry?
How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
And what was your name? Here we go.
Jim.
Honest Jim.
Honest Jim.
Honest Jim's Wandering Shop.
Okay, wow. Wow, this is a unique find. So tell me then, Jim, tell me about your store.
Well, most people say, well, what do you do? And I say, well, the only way to find out is really go inside because it's complicated, as you can see.
Yeah.
So we have everything from millinery, hats, that's drinking skulls, shrunken heads, preserved specimens in jars, that's
wow.
handful
Wow.
of scissors,
This is off the
bespoke
beaten
leather
track.
work, cannon fuse, wool stockings,
Yeah.
alien skulls, Damascus knives, hand forged, that's flintlock pistols, jerky, all sorts.
There is a smell
So-
of wood in here.
Is there?
Wood. A very woody smell. Yes.
I can't actually detect the smell of the shop anymore because I spend so much time here. It's like when people come to my flat, they go, oh, it smells lovely leather here. I go, it smells what?
I have to ask you, Jim, looking around, I mean, I don't really know much about what I'm looking at here. I'm sure you do. So tell me the most interesting item you have in here at the moment. What's the most shocking, interesting, mind-blowing item?
Well,
I'm sure there's a couple.
probably it could be the two-headed duck, I suppose. Or possibly the shrunken heads.
Wow.
They're pretty unusual.
Shrunken heads.
Are they genuine shrunken heads?
No, these are genuine fake shrunken heads.
What?
However, I have had actual curators of shrunken heads in museums look at photos of my shrunken heads and think they were real ones.
Oh, wow.
So they are pretty good.
Something that's taken my eye is some imitation old-looking firearms. So tell me about those, Jim.
So yeah, I mean, one of my specialities is pirates. I'm a recognised expert on pirates, and I do talks on pirates and demonstrations and all sorts.
So a
And
recognised
these are-
expert on pirates.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me a bit more about that. What do you have to do to be a recognised expert on on pirates?
Basically, have people that want to hire you to talk about it and know your stuff, basically.
Okay.
And so I have all the clothing, everything else, equipment, accoutrements, etc. I can talk at length about pirate currencies, money of the time, how it was used, the trade routes, what the international trade was like in the late 17th, early 18th century, why people became pirates, how they became pirates, what pirates did, pirate rules, how they organised
Wow.
their structure on their crews, which did vary from crew to crew. I can talk about ballistics.
Do you know, I've never heard of a pirate expert, so I feel privileged to have met you, Jim. You are a pirate expert. And have you got like a website or something?
Yep, so Honest Jim's, that is on at wanderingshop.com.
HonestJimsWanderingShop.com.
Just wanderingshop.com.
Oh, okay. So wanderingshop.com, guys. If you are a pirate aficionado, you want to learn a bit more about pirate life. All right, thank you, Jim.
This is a game called Cube.
Called
Cube, K-U-B-B. It's
Okay.
a Viking game.
Okay. And what is the premise behind it? All I can see is some sticks being thrown. Explain to me.
You throw bits of wood at other bits of wood to knock those bits of wood down. And then when the bits of wood get knocked down, then you throw the bits of wood back in and they stand back up. And the
Okay.
last bit of wood that you knock down is the king in the middle. The king's like a
Okay.
black ball.
So that doesn't count, does it?
No, that doesn't count. It stands back up.
I thought that might have been a good throw there. You got 2 in 1.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
If that
But
wasn't
if
there, I
that
would
field
have
cube is still up, she can't knock my baseline down until that one's
Right.
gone.
Imagine it like
What?
an army. And need to get rid of the...
I'm going to pretend like I know what you just said. But what sparked your interest in Coob then?
I'm a reenactor, Viking reenactor. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And
what was your name?
throwing stuff.
What was your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Brendan, nice to meet you. All right, well, thank you, Kevin, for the brief explanation on Coob. Anybody who wants to know how to play Coob, hopefully you'll go back and have a little quick listen in slow motion.
But it's all about throwing wood at wood.
Yeah. What you see behind me is a very small example of the Shropshire Outdoor Show. And if you want to attend next year at Whittington Castle, which it will be here again next year, not 100% sure of the date yet though, I've been assured that there will be plenty more stalls and exhibitions and demonstrators here next year. So definitely want to put in the calendar. And do you want to say goodbye to the viewers?
Bye everybody. I'll see you next time maybe. And that's it, I suppose. Until next time.
Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.